But I also, you were mentioning not wanting or benefiting from people who haven't done what you're wanting to do. And I think this is specifically interesting in the coaching or psychology world. And I won't put them in the same camp because coaches are not psychologists. However, coaches are built generally, depends on their training. But for me, to bring out the best, the optimized performance in that person. Now, they can make performance mean in a not healthy way, a not great way, at all costs. But I think there can also be a holistic view. But I'll say I'll just use myself and you can push back, but some of the coaches I've hired, they haven't done things that personally that I've hired them to help me figure out. But I actually love that because one, I'm not interested in them telling me how they did it. I don't want a tried and true way of how they think it should be done. Now, that might depend on how much I care about it. Like if it's about setting up an email opt-in, I don't care that much. There's not an artistry to that to me. I'm not saying there isn't. Somebody's going to listen to this and push back, but yeah, just give me the checklist. Like give me the rundown on how to do it. But when it comes to creating like the dream that only I can dream, like the vision that what I want, the felt vision, I don't want their roadmap. And so if there's somebody who's done it, but they cannot give me their roadmap, that's great. If they haven't done it, but they are absolutely skilled at bringing the best thought, action, integration, creativity, innovation out of me, help me connect the dots of things in my own way. Yes, I'm a hell yes to that. Because then it's also an owned process.
Yeah.
Through it. And so I think this is different in domain specifics because if we put it into music, that's my background, or you're learning a very specific skill or probably martial arts in your background, nobody is interested in armchair experts. So, you know, if you read a book on how to tune a viola and play and how to read bass clef or treble. I just went blank on my own clef, alto clef. Then you know, I don't think that you're really qualified to teach me viola lessons.
Yeah.
Right. However, if I already have the skill set and I'm wanting to do something different with it, and I can use some of those specific skill sets, but put together in a new way, I want somebody who doesn't tell me what to do, but helps me think. And there's stuff that my clients are creating that I've not done. And not because I can't, but because I don't want that. That's their path. That's not my path. And I think it creates what's in really important is to create a partnership of honesty mutually. They know that I'm not the know-it-all in that moment. A environment where I'm also free as the quote unquote expert or coach to say, I don't know. I've never done this. And also a humility to bring in other voices or other resources to assist them, but to realize what is it exactly that I am doing for them and with them, and to make sure we're on the same page, that really serves them. To be able to share, here's what I can teach you, here's what I do know about, and I'm happy to share all of that, whether it's been in me for decades or it's like, hey, I'm just learning this for myself, but I'll share fresh with you. because it can enhance their art, their growth, their development of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But I think there's also a mutual trust that I only work with people that I'm confident have the capacity to do something with what
Mm.
we're working on, and have the
Right.
willingness. And yeah, I'll be in support of it. I don't give ideas and then send people off to stew in overwhelm with them. Um, but I think there's a like a deeper kind of partnership. And I think the word that I've loved recently, and probably if we have this conversation a year from now, I'll articulate it differently. I might disagree with myself, but is synergy.